Today we're going to talk about investing in real estate. And if this is your thing, you've got to watch our weekly investment series beginning today from start to finish. And if this is the first time that we're meeting each other, my name is Lei, and I'll walk you through the process of buying, selling, and financing real estate in the Greater Toronto Area. If you've been following the news, you probably have realized by now that real estate is no longer just a thing to live in, but it also will help you accumulate some wealth. So for today's episode, we are going to compare resale versus the pre-construction build. Starting with number one, offer. When you put an offer on a newly built or pre-construction property, you are given 10 days cooling period. This is the time that you research about the project as well as the builder and their terrain, warranty, enrollment, and everything that you could find out about this project. And the best way to do that is to consult a lawyer, because the purchase agreement that you will be signing is probably about 20 to 50 pages, and it's just so difficult to understand it if it's gonna be just by yourself. Now, talking about resale, when you put an offer on a resale property, there is zero cooling off period. So when you put an offer and it's been accepted by the seller, then you are going to go through the contingency if you put a condition, and once it's firm up, then that's it. There is no cooling period. Number two, deposit structure and down payment. In a pre-construction or newly built properties, you are given somewhere around 1 year to 2 years time to put in your deposits. Wherein if you are buying a resale property, then you will come up with your deposit depending on how you structured your agreement. It can be on the same time that you put an offer, or 24 hours after, or within the few days from the time that you put an offer and it has been accepted. So there is no time for you to accumulate the deposit. And the minimum down payment that is prescribed by the Canadian government for investment property is 20%. So if you are buying a rental investment property, make sure that you have at least 20% for your down payment. Number three, closing costs. For a newly constructed or pre-construction condo, you're looking at about 4 to 7% of closing costs, because there is development charges, hookup, education levy, and other things that are added. Whereas if you are buying resale, so you have the land transfer tax, your legal, your moving cost, your appraisal, and probably your inspection cost, and that's about it. So you're looking probably about 1.5 to 4% of the purchase price for your closing costs. Pre-construction versus resale, you will be spending more on a pre-construction. Now, number four is the HST. So when you're buying a new construction or a free construction property, you are going to pay an HST, because the price for that unit is already including the HST, which is given to the builder. So now, if you are going to rent out your property, then you will have to pay for HST. And then after a certain period of time, if you actually lease the property instead of sell it right after, then you would be able to get a rebate from the government with certain restrictions. Now, with a resale property, HST is included in the purchase price, so you don't have to come up with that number. Now, for our bonus, number 5, property equity accumulation. So with a free build or pre-construction, because it takes some time for it to be constructed, so from the time that you have bought your property to the time that you actually finally close, then there's some years to it, right? Probably 2 to 4 years. So as you know, real estate goes up in value over time. So If you bought your condo pre-construction, then you're getting a low price, and by the time that you close, it has already accumulated equity for you. Whereas if you buy a resale property, then it is what it is at the time of closing. So because you are probably closing within 30 to 120 days, then it has not accumulated that much of equity compared to when you bought it pre-construction. If you have liked this introduction to our investment series, check out our other videos in the coming weeks. And also, if you have questions or you want some information about buying, selling, or financing a real estate, check out my other videos. And if you have other questions, comment it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. My name is Lei Villar-Cisneros with Right at Home Realty. And if you or someone you know is looking to move anywhere in the Greater Toronto Area, give us a call, text, or email us. Whatever works for you, and we'll make your moving experience a breeze. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye for now. Don't forget to share.